Joyful rising, beautiful people, beautiful souls. Hope everybody's doing well out there, taking care of their health, physically, mentally, spiritually, doing the things that they need to do to improve themselves, improve their lives, improve the people's lives around them. The beautiful thing about this world, one of the many beautiful things about this world, is it's cyclic. Everything goes in cycles in this world. Night goes from day, day goes from night. We have our seasons that change, summer, fall, winter, spring. And once you realize that there's these cycles, you're able to put yourself in the best possible position in these cycles. And it goes a lot deeper than just the seasons and all that. But I always like to post a video, and I'm going to post it a little earlier this year, obviously, about the weather changing. You have the ability yourself for your health to be at full capacity this year, for your immune system to be fully charged this winter, this fall, this summer. There's always a reason to get sick if your immune system's compromised. In the spring, it's your allergies. In the summer, it's the sage in the air and all this dust. It's the heat. In the fall, it's the weather's changing. In the winter, it's cold and there's no sun. Your immune system is constantly being challenged. And the best thing that you could do for your immune system is take it into your own hands. Don't count on anyone to do the work for you. There's people out there that do a ton of research and they got beautiful things to share, but they can't do it for you. It's up for you. It's up to you to develop the practices that are going to keep you healthy year round. This cold and flu season that's coming up, you have the ability, because it's cyclic. You know what you did last year that worked, and you know what you did last year that didn't work. Possibly. Some people don't pay attention enough to even know. You're kind of just casually going through life, putting whatever you want in your body, sleeping however you want, staying up and binge watching a show, and your body's so off balance that you don't even know what took it off balance. But when you start paying attention and you be intentional about your health, and I mean health in every aspect. I mean the food that you're putting into your body, the drinks that you're putting into your body. What are you putting into your mind? What are you watching? What are you, what are you participating in? Are you on social media and negative internet all day? Are you watching shows that keep you depressed? Are you watching the news all the time? Because I'll tell you, in my opinion, stress will weaken and lower your immune system faster than any food can. So if you're doing things like you're drinking alcohol all week, drinking soda all week, not working out, staying up late to binge watch a show, waking up, drinking coffee right away when you wake up, no water, dehydrating yourself, don't be surprised if you get sick. Don't be surprised at all. It kind of, sometimes you kind of got to say it out loud to yourself, because to me, I've been doing this for, 20 plus years, of paying attention to my health. And every year I try different things that I learn about, or that I study, or you are your best practitioner. Don't be a lab rat for these hospitals to experiment with their drugs, which are basically just Band-Aids to mask the symptoms that you've caused. You've caused all the symptoms that you have. You have. You didn't just get high blood pressure. You didn't just get diabetes. There's something that happened that you caused. And pharmaceutical companies are great if you want to just mask it and cover it up and not fix the problem, and then end up with more problems because of the side effects and because of the fact that they masked the problem. They didn't fix it. So the problem's still there. You just can't sense it anymore. Your body can't sense it, but it's still there. It allows you to still continue in your unhealthy ways. But if you take your health into your own account and you are accountable for your own health, that's true power. And I'm telling you, It's simple, but it's not easy. If you start paying attention to what you put in your body, what you put in your mind, what's in your whole environment, you start feeling better because you say, oh, you know what? I drank last night. I woke up. I feel like shit. Okay. Not going to do that again or as much or at all, right? You start weighing out things like a risk-benefit analysis, right? Like, is this worth feeling like shit tomorrow? No. Is it worth me staying up and watching these TV shows because I know I'm going to be tired tomorrow? And it's a compounding effect. You know, the beauty of your body is that you don't drink a Diet Pepsi or Pepsi and get diabetes day one. It's a compound effect. You drink it for 10 years, you're going to have some problems. You drink one, your body could get rid of that, right? And it's the same on the good side. Your first workout, you're not going to be who you want to be or feel how you want to feel. You'll feel good, but you won't have the results. It's a compounding effect, right? So you could do all these things. So this winter and flu season, do everything to build your immune system up. You know, eat good food, exercise, go to sleep on time, you know, get good rest, you know what I mean? Keep your life as stress-free as possible. We have stress, that's okay, but there's some stress that we can't avoid, right? And even if we do have stress, how are we handling it? When we get stressed, do we drink or do we go on a walk? You know, it's just little choices day after day that compound into who you are right now and who are you going to be and who you're going to be in the future. Instead of the donut, have an apple. Instead of a Pepsi, drink some water. Little things like that add up to, you know, big things. When I went out to New York for COVID, I knew I wasn't going to die of COVID. I knew I wasn't going to even get sick, not be hospitalized or anything. And people are like, oh man, you know, that's kind of cocky, man. You're kind of talking like you're not scared. I wasn't. And it wasn't that I was cocky. It's just, I know who I am. I know what I've done. I know the work I've done. I know that there's no virus out there like COVID that's going to do anything to me. Because I've done the work, not because I'm like blindly just having faith. It's not blind faith. Blind faith is a weakness. I've said that before. This is faith that I've built on years of practice, which is true strength, which is true power. That's why people are walking around all scared and they can't understand why I'm not. Because you don't understand the work that I've done. You don't understand how strong my immune system is because what I've done to make it that. I've done the work to make my immune system strong. You can make your immune system strong. You have the ability, just like you have the ability to make it weak. You don't have to be born with some kind of genetic mutation or some kind of disease to be immune compromised. You could compromise your immune system in a moment. One drink of alcohol compromises your immune system. Refined sugar compromises your immune system for 5 days. You have a compromised immune system for 5 days if you have refined sugar. Now add that up on a compounding effect. So use this year, use this cycle to do the things that you need to do to give yourself true power and true strength. And I'm telling you, you will feel so much better. It's simple. It's not easy, but it gets easier as you do the practices because you're getting a reward. You know what I mean? That we're reward-based type people, right? We're like, okay, I feel good. I want to feel good again, so I'm going to do that again. Okay, I didn't get sick this year. Okay, what did I do this year? I'm going to do that again, right? I'm going to have more videos coming of actually what I do. My children have never been to the doctor, never been to the hospital, never had any kind of problems. And it's not because we're just lucky. You know, it's because we actually do the work. They get sick, but we have certain protocols that we implement. I get sick. I'm not free of disease, but when I get a disease, my immune system's strong enough to not be compromised, to be able to fight it off. Peace, love. Y'all have a beautiful and wonderful day.